Hi guys, I'm Jaina. Welcome back to my YouTube channel for another video this week. If you're new here, do not forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly content. And today I'm just going to do, I find like when I do my hair wavy, I just get real bad frizz at the top, like no matter what product I use. Today I'm going to be doing autumn makeup look, and I'm going to be using the Morphe 9C Dual Crew palette. So for primer today, I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is honestly one of my favourite primers. I just think it's so illuminating. It's so nice when it goes on. It smells absolutely great. I'm just going to apply it with my fingers today because I just want a really light coverage. Honestly, I love it. I'm really upset about the fact that Becca is no longer going to be around. I'm actually going to start with my base today, just purely because that's how we're going to go. So for foundation today, I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Classic Tan. Obsessed. This is my go-to foundation. If I'm not wearing Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop, I'm wearing this foundation. If you want me to do a full review on this foundation, let me know in the comments and I'll do a full review. Go watch my Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop video if you've not seen it already, because that is also my favourite. But I have completely lost that. I was like on my second or third bottle of it and I have no idea where I've placed it. So we're going to go with this one. I'm just going to take 2 pumps of foundation. I'm going to apply it with the Huda Beauty foundation brush, and then I'm going to go in my beauty blender just to kind of even it out because this brush is quite dense. I always find when I apply foundation with a brush, I end up using a little bit more product than probably with a sponge. However, I do love how this product goes on. So for me, one of the things, if you follow me on my journey on YouTube, you'll know one of the biggest things for me is finding products that suit Asian skin, being able to just go into a store, and see kind of the range of colours of products and be like, yes, that's on Asian skin. That's how I know. That's how I came across this foundation. So I think it was Koshal Beauty who used this and advertised this foundation. This shade, or kind of, I saw her picture on the products and I thought, okay, if she's around about that colour, it's going to be really easy for me to find a colour because we're ever so similar skin tones. She is a little bit fairer, and I just thought, okay, this is going to be really easy because they've got Asian models. They had like different models for each skin tone or skin bases, and I was just obsessed with it because for me it was just so easy to go in and be like, yeah, kind of like narrow down my colour range. I always come to YouTube to be like, okay, what kind of Asian skin tone? So I'll search a colour that I think I am of a new product and see like what kind of skin tone it's on of people, and then see what other kind of shades they wear, see if any of them match mine. That's what I do, and that's why my videos I really try to help as much as I can. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender. I'm just going to go in and kind of soften up the foundation so it's not as harsh. I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows now. I'm going to use the Revolution Makeup Eyebrow Pencil. I'm going to go in with my Benefit Brow Gel, and I'm just going to kind of take it through the top to kind of just set them. My eyebrows aren't as neat purely because I'm trying to grow them out. So I've been using my eyelash serum on my eyebrows as well, just to help enhance the growth, to kind of get as healthy and kind of filled out eyebrows as I can before the wedding. So after I've done my eyebrows, I'm gonna take my concealer to line that out, and I'm also going to use the concealer as a base primer for my eye. So I'm just going to take the Tarte Shapewear in Medium Sand 34S. First, I'm going to blend it using the beauty blender, I think, today, just to get a soft look. I keep looking here because I have a mirror, so I'm just going to move that here. So I did get my eyelashes lifted and tinted. If you haven't seen it, just check out the video here. And honestly, I really enjoy it. So it's probably been just under a week now, actually. And I love the lift that it's given. The tint isn't that bold because I have dark eyelashes anyway. But if I come in, you can see the lift that it already gives. It's like you've got constantly curled eyelashes from the eyelash curler. So now I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow. So I am using the Morphe 9C Dual palette. I'm obsessed with. Great setting colours, great mixing colours. They just look so good. So I'm taking the Morphe Ariel A11 brush and I'm just picking up Rock Out. I'm just going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to use that as kind of like the transition colour. The reason I like these eyeshadow brushes so much is because they pick up product but without being really harsh, which is like great. So you can see that the pigments of the colours are coming on the eye, but it doesn't feel harsh on the eye. And you just want to smoke it out as well. Do the same on this side. Actually, it's such a nice transition colour for fall because it's got that kind of burnt orangey look on the skin, which is actually really, really nice on Asian skin tone. I'm actually going to pick up a little bit of the Stone Fox shade here as well and use that to kind of blend into the crease line closer to the inner corners of my eye. I'm just using the same brush because I'm kind of done with blending these shades after. Right, I'm gonna pick up Rich Girl, and it's kind of like that purple shade, which I think is super, super nice. And I'm gonna put that on the outer corners of my eyes and blend into the look. Just gonna add it onto this side. It's really nice. It's kind of got that subtle purple shade, which recently I've been loving purple on my eyes. I don't think I wear enough of it. Pick up the chocolate diamond colour, and I'm just going to place that in the very outer corners of a little bit up onto the crease line as well. Some definition into the look. And I'm going to go in with my blending brush again and literally just blend. I really like this Purple Rain, and I'm tempted to use the Purple Rain. And I'm going to use the Purple Rain. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm using Purple Rain. And I'm not cutting the crease purely because I just want, not a cut crease, I just want to add some dimension into that. I'm actually just going to go with my finger and use it. Because oh my God. Do you see this? Do you see this colour? Oh my God. I'm obsessed. Obsessed with this palette. You know when you buy something you're like, oh, really shouldn't have bought that, and then you use it and you're like, so glad I bought that. Freaking obsessed. And I'm just going to blend it in a little bit so there's no kind of harsh half lines. We're going to neaten the edges up. I'm actually just going to take a tiny bit of the Rose Quartz Gold, which is a little bit of like a bronzy gold. I'm just going to add that to the inner corners of my eye for a little bit of a pop. Okay, I'm now going to do my under eye. So I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Medium Colour Corrector, and I'm literally going to grab that on my finger so it warms up the product, and I'm just going to place that under my eye. I am going to take a little bit of the Fenty Beauty Bright Eye Fix in Butter, and I'm literally just going to squeeze a little drop onto the area. And as you can see, I don't go all the way close to my eye. It's where my bag line is, just to kind of get the light to reflect off that bit. And I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender and kind of blend. So again, I'm going to go in with my Shape Tape Tarte Concealer in the same shade, and I'm just going to add to the high points. I'm going to take it up my nose because we're going to use that to contour. And then I'm going to neaten up this colour over here. So we're just going to drag that product up there. One of the tips I learned while kind of doing my makeup, if you tend to get creasing under the eyes, obviously you set your eyes, but one of the other things I learned was to just smoke out your under eyes. So obviously you don't want to go too dark, but just smoke out your under eyes. That way you'll kind of avoid that creasing. To set my under eyes, I'm going to take my Morphe Ariel A14 brush again. I'm just going to pick up some of my Huda Beauty. I'm going to pick up some Huda Beauty Banana Bread baking powder, and I'm just going to place under my eyes where I've applied the concealer to let that set. There is a lot of powder just floating around right now. So next I'm just going to take the Huda Beauty eyeliner in the pencil side and just use that to create a small, tiny smoked out wing. It goes on like a liquid. Goes on like a liquid. For contour, I'm just going to take my Fenty Beauty Matchstick and Mocha, and you'll know if you watch my videos, this is probably one of my favourite contour sticks. I'm just going to take it, I'm not going to take it too far down, and I'm going to take it up my nose to snatch my nose. You can also see a full kind of nose contour video I'll tag here on how I contour my nose. And I'm going to go in with the A58 brush to blend all of that in. I'm just going to take my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer and literally set where I have just contoured, and I don't want it too heavy. So I'm literally shaking off any excess. I've been really light with where I place the brush. For bronzer, I am actually just going to take some of the Physicians Formula Butter bronzer, and I'm just going to apply that kind of to the high points. I really like this because A, it smells delightful and it just kind of gives my face that kind of lifted glow. So I am going to use a liquid blush today. I'm going to go in with the NARS liquid blush in Dolce Vita. I'm just going to take one pump of that on my hand because it's quite pink. And I'm literally going to go in with my beauty blender on the rough side. I'm going to take some of that product and I'm literally going to add that to my high points and just blend it all out. The reason I love liquid blush is because it's so subtle, yet it just looks really, kind of gives you that waking up feeling. And this colour is super, super nice. My MAC Sunbask blusher, and I just take that and kind of elevate the pink. For highlights, I'm just going to take my ever favourite Dior Backstage, and I'm literally going to apply it to the top of my high points and eyebrows, and then just down the centre of my nose. I actually just want to finish my eyes off and smoke out under my eyes, and I'm gonna pick up Rich Girl Look and just apply some of it under my lash line, and I'm gonna smoke it out. So I'm gonna pick up some of the Chocolate Diamond as well. Once a lash lift has been 48 hours, you can go back and apply mascara, and I tend to just apply it to the tips of my eyes. So today I'm using the MAC Extended Play Perm Me Up Lash. I'm just taking that onto, I'm looking this way so that it doesn't get onto my eyelids. I'm just going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Super Nude Duo and I'm going to go across. I like this because it's a cream, it's not white, so it brightens your eyes without on Asian skin without being like in your face. I'm then going to go in and use Max Factor lip liner. I'm then going to go in with the Fenty Beauty in the shade Pumpkin Rose, just to kind of add some colour. Use my Fenty Beauty Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. For me, it works as a gloss as well. Use that all over my lips. And then I'm going to go and set my face. So this is the final look using the Morphe 9C Jewel palette, and I'm obsessed. Purple Rain is my new favourite colour. It looks so beautiful on the inner corners of the eye. I think purple is such a beautiful colour for Asian skin. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of skin tone you are on the Asian skin tone range, purple just looks so good. Like, find the purple to your skin tone and use it because it's so nice. I hope you enjoyed this video and getting ready with me today. This is a beautiful autumnal look which I am obsessed with, and you can kind of take it from day to night as well, which I absolutely love. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you enjoyed this look. Let me know in the comments what you think of the look. Do you like the purple as much as I do? And I'll see you on next week's video.